so sick, Father God. Put it on my yard, Father God. Make it good on my calling, Father God. All of
Catch him, man. Catch him, man. Catch him right here, man.
Hey, he's telling us that there's a car right through. Bring it down to the stick it down to
Right, another one here well sad, full attention. 80-year-old Manchester man dies during Hurricane Bear's rampage. Charger. Touch up the thumbs up button right now. We need 100,000 thumbs up. Share the video, engage in the comment section, and subscribe for the latest updates. Now take a walk with me. A 80-year-old man lost his life when a wall at the back of his property in Backup District Resource, Manchester, fell on him during the passage of Hurricane Beryl. On Wednesday, the man Stanley Castle lived alone in a board structure which at some point lost its roof during Beryl's rampage. His grandniece Patricia Nelson told the news on Thursday that Mr. Castle was a good man. Patricia Nelson, who is a farmer, said she had gone to visit her granduncle with food when she came upon a crowd gathered at the site. The roof lifted off and he went outside. I don't know if it was shelter I was going for, but the wall broke down on him, she said. According to Nelson, her granduncle's neighbors, knowing that he had mental challenges, had gone to check on him after seeing no sign of him in the burial aftermath. She said his nephew had tried to get him to leave the house before the hurricane, but he refused to go with him. Castle's body was taken to Mandeville Regional Hospital where he was pronounced dead. It was then removed to the morgue pending further investigations. The grandniece told the news that this man, he did not have any kids, and he was the last of his brothers and sisters. You understand? Everybody else dropped out, deceased long ago, and he was the last. What am I tell you? The nephew lead to the old man and say, "Come, grand uncle, leave." But the old man was so stubborn. The roof blew off and him go out there and wall drop down upon him. 80-year-old, you know, him couldn't survive. Leave your thoughts, send out some condolences to the family and friends. I saw it go still. The drastic for no say boy the way him pass. I don't want normal death. Wall tear down upon you, you know, wall heavy.
In the past, there has been a less than structured way in the delivery of emergency relief. And that has led to criticisms about the transparency, even accusations of political bias in the dispensation and distribution of relief to needy citizens. It would be a real travesty if such criticisms were made, having regard to our track record in COVID, where we distributed the largest care package in the history of Jamaica, and there has not even been one complaint about any form of political bias. So I want to assure Jamaica that whatever we do, there must be systems of accountability and transparency. There is a culture that is deeply embedded in some of our people, where there is the expectation that public resources should just be given, and there shouldn't be any system and process of accountability. Now, I understand that we are in an emergency, but an emergency does not suspend the need for accountability and transparency. So even in an emergency situation, there will be a process. And I'm saying this for the benefit of the members of parliament, of the technical officers in the ministry, and for the beneficiaries themselves who will be eagerly awaiting the public benefit. We don't intend to be called up in parliament by the specified authorities to say that funds were not spent in accordance with the law. Then we are accused of being corrupt, with no mention that there was an emergency. And so we don't intend to go down that road. So there will be a process for any benefit, no matter how small it is, that will be given in a relief package, which means that anyone receiving a benefit must put their signature down for it. There must be a valid ID